Hello everyone, welcome to Online Turkish School lesson number 8. This lesson is going to be about the adjectives mainly. So let's start.
We're starting with the adjectives. Mutlu. Mutlu. It means happy. Mutlu. Jessica mutlu. Do you see something weird? Jessica mutlu. Something is missing, right? The verb to be is missing. That's true. In Turkish, for third person singular, we don't use anything. Jessica mutlu. So, whoever is the subject, you say that, and then you say the adjective or the noun, whatever it equals to. Jessica equals to happy. Jessica mutlu. And if I add çok, if you remember, it means very or much or to, etc. Jessica çok mutlu. Jessica is very happy. Jessica çok mutlu. See, no verb at all. Now if you remember, in Turkish, bir means one, the number. But it also equals to an, which also means one, right? It makes sense. Like an apple means one apple. So the sentence Jessica is a happy person. Person in Turkish is insan. Insan, person, human being. Pay attention. Jessica mutlu bir insan. Now if you've noticed, the article and the adjective have changed places. So what we say basically is Jessica is happy a person, or she is beautiful a woman, or this is good a book. In Turkish it's like that. The an, bir, comes right before the noun always, okay? So the formula is, in English you say X is an adjective Y, like the book is a fascinating friend, something like that. Okay. In Turkish, what you do is X. Since this is third person, this is not I or you. This is third person X. We don't use the verb to be for third person. X, then the adjective, whatever it is, and then bir and Y. Now the next adjective is üzgün. Üzgün. It means sad. Jessica üzgün. Jessica çok üzgün. These should be easy. And the sentence Jessica is a sad person, I'm sure you can imagine. As before, the adjective and the article, the green and the red one, will change places. So what we say is Jessica is sad a person. Let's see. Jessica üzgün bir insan. As you see, no verb, third person. Jessica üzgün bir insan and Karen üzgün bir insan. Let's merge them. Jessica ve Karen üzgün insanlar. Now Jessica and Karen, ve is and, are two people. Therefore insanlar is plural. Because, Jessica and Karen are person. Doesn't cut it, right? You have to say people, plural. Now the next adjective is büyük. Büyük means big. Jupiter büyük. Jupiter is big. Now I'm sure you're beginning to understand the logic here. As long as the subject is not me, I, or you, or we, you just don't use anything. For he, she, it, and they, and any other name, like Jupiter, Karen, those also equal to, third person. You can replace them by he, she, it, or they. Therefore, third person, you don't use anything. Okay? So what we say is Jupiter big, Karen beautiful, or Kristen doctor, something like that. Küçük, küçük. Venüs küçük. Venüs küçük. Venüs küçük bir gezegen. Venüs küçük bir gezegen. Jüpiter büyük bir gezegen. Venüs küçük bir gezegen. Let's merge them. Jüpiter büyük ama Venüs küçük bir gezegen. In Turkish, but is ama, but we have more words, fakat and lakin, which are used more rarely, so you should memorize ama. So until now we saw sentences like Jupiter is big, Jessica is sad, so basically X is Y, which in Turkish was X, Y, because X is third person, we don't use anything. Now, what if we want to make it negative? X is not Y. In Turkish, what you do is simple. X, Y, değil. It's written değil, but no one pronounces like that. Everyone says değil, okay? You try to imitate me. Değil, değil, okay? That's standard. Değil. Jüpiter küçük bir gezegen değil. Jüpiter küçük bir gezegen değil. Venüs büyük bir gezegen değil. Venüs büyük bir gezegen değil. If you omit those last words değil, then you get a positive sentence. Jupiter is a small planet. Venus is a big planet. But since we are değil, Jupiter is not a small planet. Venus is not a big planet. Okay? Pay attention, it's in the end. I know it's a little tricky, but you'll get used to it in time. 65 degrees Celsius, or 149 Fahrenheit. Wow, that's so not cool, right? That's pretty hot. Sıcak, hot. Sıcak. Çay, sıcak. Çay. Çay is tea. Pretty important word. Çay, sıcak. Now in English, hot has two meanings. One is high temperature, and second one is sexy, right? Like she's hot. But in Turkish, no. For high temperature, we use sıcak, as in the tea has a high temperature. Tea is hot. But a sentence like Caroline is hot, you can't say Caroline sıcak. That's not possible. That doesn't make sense at all. We say ateşli, which literally means fiery in that case, okay? So you can say Caroline ateşli, okay? So keep in mind.
Soğuk, soğuk. Dondurma, soğuk. Dondurma, soğuk. Çay, sıcak. Kahve, sıcak. Dondurma, soğuk. Let's merge them all. Çay ve kahve sıcak ama dondurma soğuk.
Now I'd like to give some cultural info. This is a cafe, but not a regular cafe, right? It's a specific type of cafe. It's called Turkish cafe. And in Turkish, it's called Türk kahvesi. Now I'd like to clarify one point. I'm sure most of you think that like Turkish people drink Turkish coffee all the time. That is so wrong, okay? In fact, me, I don't remember when was the last time I drank this coffee. This is only drunk in special occasions. Like, you have some visitors and special visitors, like you're a man and you want to marry a girl, you want your family to meet her family, so you go all together to their house and they're hosting you. They serve this coffee because that's a very special occasion. And things like that. Some people also drink it like during the day, but it's not so common. Not that it's wrong, we just don't bother. And if you come to Turkey and go to a cafe and want to drink Turkish coffee, and if you say you want a coffee, what you're going to be served is a Nescafe, okay? If you want to drink a Turkish coffee, if you want to drink it, then you have to specify it. Bir Türk kahvesi, okay? A Turkish coffee. In which case, the waiter will ask you, sade, orta, az, çok şekerli, which means, do you want it sugarless, or little, medium, or very sugared? You have to pick one, okay? People usually go with medium or little, but it's a preference. So pay attention. If you want a Turkish coffee, say that you want a Turkish coffee, okay? Because, we're living in a multicultural world, and coffee means Nescafe for us as well. Bu arada bir not defteri edinmek isteyebilirsiniz. Çünkü bundan sonra her derste en az 10 tane yeni sıfat öğreneceksiniz. I'm serious. Get yourself a notebook or start using the notepad or Microsoft Word, whatever. You have to start memorizing some words, because learning a language means memorizing words. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Get yourself a notebook. Renkler, colors. Beyaz, siyah, kırmızı. Now these three colors have as synonyms, which are mainly used in poetry. Turkish is a language which is really rich in poetry, and we have many words that are used only in poetry. In everyday life, we use other counterparts of those words. Now let's see. Ak, beyaz is ak. Siyah, kara, the same thing. Kırmızı, al, the same thing. Why am I showing these? Because I know that a lot of you are listening to Turkish music, and these words are used a lot in Turkish music, because those are a type of poetry too. Okay, so that's that. In normal language, we never say those, okay? It's just beyaz, siyah, and kırmızı. Moving on. Mavi, yeşil, sarı, kahverengi, kahve, remember, coffee, it's coffee color, kahverengi. Turuncu, it's orange, but not the fruit, okay, just the color. Mor, purple. Pembe, pink, pembe. Gri, gray, gri. And beige, beige. Now, let's practice these colors. Güneş, sarı. Güneş, sarı. Güneş is sun. It's also a male name. By the way, try to memorize these words too, such as güneş means sun, okay? Kan, kırmızı. Kan, kırmızı. By the way, this means the blood is red. If we wanted to say the red blood, then red comes before, right? In Turkish too. Kırmızı, kan. It'd be like that. But it doesn't make a sentence. Okay? Ağaç means tree. Ağaç, yeşil ve kahverengi. Ağaç, yeşil ve kahverengi. Kaan veteriner, Sarp doktor, Merve hemşire, Teoman öğrenci, Bora öğretmen, Attila mühendis. By the way, this is a Hungarian name. I learned that both in Hungarian and in Turkish. This name is spelled with two T's and one L, but instead pronounced with one T and double L. So we write Attila, but we pronounce Attila. I don't know why. So Attila, mühendis, Demirhan, psikolog.
And that's it. 15 minutes is up. I'll see you in the next lesson. Bir sonraki derste görüşürüz. Goodbye.